So, yeah, first recording since the thread went up.
Yep. It's been going pretty well.
So first of all, no, a Masamune quote would be too obvious. Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, let's change this accessory. Don't need that ice resistance.
Also, something I wanted to correct myself with. Now Katsugu, not a playable character in any previous game. So, no, Katsugu must die does not exist. My bad.
Oh. Yeah, we got our first super art. That's actually probably one of my favorites for this character. Looking at this map. Got a few territories so far.
We're finally gonna fight Old Man Hojo.
So I got those two guys. Tiger guy.
Old Man Hojo.
He's been there for a while. Let's go after him.
Perhaps you're right. How deeply you detest me, Mitsunari. What wouldn't you give to see my head roll?
Now, I've never actually seen any actual gameplay with the main characters because I never got to play them when I played this game before, because our other mutual friend was like, I want to play all the main characters, and so he did. So I got to play all the dumb characters.
What a sight for sore eyes! Oh, please come in, have some tea.
Oh right, Fuma.
Yep.
So yeah, he's old. Hojo's old, so he has a ninja. That's just his thing.
Yeah.
Everyone, see to it that our honored guest is properly entertained.
As you command. We do
So before we have another gate we have to get through, but it's a really big gate. You need to capture 3 camps before we can claim that. Before we can open the gate.
Oh, also, yes, we are aware of the audio problems now. We're working on them. This is my first time really recording anything ever, so it's a learning process.
Are you still locked out of something awful or what?
This guy's taking a beating.
Yep. Of course, we're gonna try to.
Yeah, it was
super art.
Tokugawa might.
Yes. So it just summons a large ring around him. There's level 2 sun Earth Splitter, I believe it was. The AB art. But since his AB art upgraded to level 2, you can now charge it to a second stage and actually hold it rather than just automatically going off. But since Tokugawa Might is still level 1, that would instead automatically trigger once it's charged.
And you're just holding charge right now.
Yes, I believe I'm holding the neutral B right now, which is just his shockwave.
Again, not particularly familiar with how the main characters really work.
When it comes to loyalty, I am certain there is no other as faithful as me.
Only we can get this done, so let's do this.
So you say this is the first level where they're not. They kind of take the kid gloves off a little.
Yeah, probably.
Because you've gotten hit a fair amount of times.
I'm not that good at this game anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'm
show,
alright.
but you got hit a couple.
No, it's all you misunderstand.
Yeah, as I kind of mentioned before, is that other playthroughs have more often died to Kenji in the last map.
I am sincerely honored to be in the same force
So it
as
was pretty much played well enough to not die to him in the first playthrough. Try. Oh, I got interrupted during the recording. We'll likely edit this out.
You don't have one either. Oh, there it is.
Okay, it's back.
Completely professional production here, folks. So anyway, you're just.
Alright, so just claim that camp, and just over here, jump onto these planks.
I don't think I ever found this.
Yeah, it's
Oh, wait,
just a convenient shortcut.
No, I did. Actually, no, I did find this once.
Yeah. So first you'll get to this cliff over here. It's just another box you can get. There's another catapult that will bring you over to the next camp.
Here I come! Ieyasu Tokugawa of the East!
Of the east.
And just elbow drop while we're dropping.
L drops all day.
Yep. But if you really want to take advantage of those shortcuts, you would have to go left then right. Because
Yeah.
otherwise you would just... There's
You
another...
don't hit the secret area otherwise.
Yeah, but also, I believe the catapult
Yeah.
in this area only leads you to the middle.
Yeah, I think whenever I did this level, I always went right first for whatever reason. Maybe just because I'm right-handed, I don't know.
Let us form a bond! May the sun rise from the east with a smile!
Might as well Super Basara.
Sure. It's radical.
Yep.
The light belongs...
Belongs to who?
We got that third camp. That gate is open now.
And if anyone asks, the Triforce was originally a symbol of the actual Hojo clan.
Yes.
So no, it's not a Zelda reference.
I seek an alliance with you, not a bloodletting. Calm down. Just focus on your mission. Focus on the oath.
Frenzy. I really wish I had more things to say.
I can find more things to say.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. It's like I feel like I'm supposed to be the funny one, and I'm failing at it miserably.
Probably. Yeah, as somebody mentioned in the thread, and we already mentioned before, that first game in the Sengoku Basara series was actually called Devil Kings when it was brought to America. Actually, I read that they actually tried to make it harder and a lot darker.
Really?
The sort of detail for Ieyasu is that his name in Devil Kings was Irdene, Irdne, D-E-N-E.
That's a name.
Most of the other characters like given some other sort of names. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
His sort of has a weird name, like a. Yeah, in this game he's voiced by Liam O'Brien,
Yep.
who in Naruto was Gaara of the Sand.
Yeah, and also
Bleach was.
like in every other thing you've ever watched.
Yeah, and another is Bleach, who was
notably,
Captain Jushiro Ukitake.
I believe he's also Yu Narukami in Persona 4.
Ah,
Either
yeah,
that or
it's sort of the default
he's
voice
in
for him.
Persona. I know that much.
Well, if he's you, he's the main character, but
Well, in Persona 3, the main character was just what you named yourself. In Persona 4, the main character was a distinct person. His name was Yu. Why you?
I don't remember if Yu was the sort of name that they gave him in the anime version of the game.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. So I think he had a different default or canon name for the game then.
I don't know. All I watched was the P4 anime, so
Yeah,
apparently
a couple
I don't know anything.
a couple of Western things that Liam O'Brien has been was he was War in
Oh, in Darksiders.
Darksiders, yeah, thinking that. Yeah, but also Illidan Stormrage in the Warcraft series.
Yeah.
What did I do wrong?
But the only issue with Liam O'Brien, like he's a cool guy. It's just he always seems to do the same voice more or less.
Yeah,
You can usually tell when it's him.
I think at least his Ieyasu voice is sort of similar to War's.
Yeah, it's pretty close. This is pretty close to most of his voices. I thought there's another wooden plank thing that I never saw before.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yes, Box. I'm in your debt.
Yes.
And ninjas.
It's pretty much if you got more ninjas.
Oh yeah, that's
There's gonna be a
right.
lot of ninjas in this map.
That's right. We met him before. I forgot.
Yeah, there's already some in Yukimura's map.
It's been a while. And they do all the things that ninjas do, like spit fire and turn to logs.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Shadow clones. Well, I don't think these guys do that.
Oh yeah, that's right, because of Sasuke.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, you can sort of see from the map that just going through a spiral towards the center of this area.
Yeah.
Might as well claim some camps along the way, but there's only one gate in the way. Actually,
That
2, I think.
opens more or less when you get to it.
Yeah.
Defeat them and forever embed our names in history.
Of course.
What's up?
Exclamation mark indeed, Tadakatsu.
I concur. Yep, just punching guys.
There's actually a gate right there, and somewhere around this area there's a
Oh, that guy.
squad. Yeah, that guy right there. Have to beat him to proceed.
Because he is the gatekeeper. And there you go. The gate just knew. It was done.
Yeah, I think that was me trying to do another Togo on
Yeah.
my, but just like with the ZB,
It's not the best.
General, I spotted
often instead guarding, so I guess
Yeah.
the Z button is being held a little sooner than everything else.
Right. That's the problem with Wii games for the most part. It seems like the controls aren't the best. Like, I remember when I was watching yet another Metroid Other M gameplay thing. He said, "Yeah, if you see me just like skittering around, that's me trying to dodge." So it just seems like it's a problem that happens a lot with Wii games, unfortunately.
I don't think you realize how much of a mistake.
So I guess a more history talk.
History talk.
We talked about Takechiro, young Ieyasu was held as a bargaining chip back when he was really young. But
The light belongs to us all.
Oh man.
yeah, the Oda tried to intercept him going to someone else's place,
Can't hold out any
and then tried to threaten to kill him if they didn't sort of dissolve ties with
Looks like we're done here. Let's move
the Imagawa,
Yeah. I don't quite remember.
but his dad just didn't have any of that.
Right.
So then the Oda are like, oh, well,
Oh,
never mind.
that's to you.
Yeah. But then following year, 1549, both Takechiro's father and Oda Nobuhide, the leader of the Oda at the time, passed away. So the Imagawa took that opportunity to retrieve Takechiro from Anjo, the fort. It was occupied by Oda Nobuhiro at the time.
Right.
Sent Sesai to surrounding the fort and capturing it. And Sesai struck a bargain with Oda Nobunaga, Nobuhiro's younger brother.
Ah. Okay.
We all know Nobunaga.
You know who he is.
Yeah. Spare Anjo and Nobuhiro in exchange for Takechiro.
Right.
So then Takechiro was sent back to the Imagawa capital Sunpu. But it wasn't all too bad for him while he was living there. So then Takechiro came of age at 13 in 1556 and changed his name for the first time to Matsudaira Motoyasu, taking the moto part of his name from Imagawa Yoshimoto. So he was then allowed to return to Mikawa that year, his own homeland, and tasked with fighting a series of battles against Oda on Imagawa's behalf. And
I feel like you could just replace my contribution to this video right now with a fan in the background going.
Indeed. Yes.
I don't have much to say. Like a lot of this, I never heard too. So
Yeah.
so I'm just going
Well, this is sort of new to me, and I did some research ahead of time.
right. That chest.
Kind of getting got
Oh.
his chest over there, but we're kind of getting close to
You are the sun.
fighting against someone special.
Earned by your
Yeah.
glory. Keeps us
He's already spoken once on this map.
He has.
I don't know what to do.
Well,
What will my ancestors
a
have
speech
done in
bubble
situation
appeared
like
once on this map.
Sort of caught a glimpse of him a
Yeah.
second ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's it's one of those
got
fan
that.
guys.
Yeah, just keep pressuring him, and it
Yeah.
won't be too bad.
Earlier, there's a guy with a hammer, and he was like
If it
twice the
wasn't
size
for
of a
you,
normal
we
guy.
wouldn't have
Is that
made
the
it
first
this
time we saw
far.
one of the big guys?
What guys?
One of the big guys with the hammers.
I don't recall.
Okay, whatever.
So my health isn't looking that good. I'm
Yeah,
not.
but maybe this guy will help us. Yeah, it was that bubble appeared before. At the very beginning, beginning of the map.
I could never match your speed.
I did pretty well there. But yeah, so he's more of a ninja than Sasuke is. It's just,
Yeah.
for one, he doesn't do witty banter.
Yeah.
He also,
Yeah, and much like Tadakatsu wasn't very expressive, but is much less expressive than Tadakatsu.
because he just ellipses. Takatsu at least will have a question mark or an exclamation point.
Want to die?
Yeah.
May my fists unite all!
Yeah, it's getting kind of tough on me right here, because right now I had to retreat for
Health.
some health pickup. Nice donut.
One day we'll be
Nice
as
juice
one.
donut.
Men, give him
Once
a
again,
clear
retreating.
path. He's not someone you want to get in the way of.
Uh-oh.
Of course!
Nice.
So I just parry Basara.
I'd already forgotten you could do that.
And for a reminder, if you press Z at the last moment, you
Amazingly, I managed to get this entire game without parrying once.
Yeah, something else sort of special is that if you parry, you actually deal damage, and there's a certain title you can get for actually killing a general like that.
Huh.
Like the last hit is from a parry.
I'm gonna be the only
Also,
one
managed to get through
left
most of the entirety of Hyrule Warriors before I found out you could parry as well.
Yeah, and these comp guys summon
Oh yeah,
troops.
that's right. They're not buff guys, they're just some guys. Although I think there are buff guys. Or that might just be battlefield conditions.
I don't know. Well, there's a hammer
Yeah,
guy.
there's Hammer Guy Part 2.
Lord Ieyasu, you should really tend
He
to the
doesn't-
wounds on your fist.
Well, I was about to say he doesn't get stunned easy and then you just knocked him over.
Well, probably harder to have more poise if you would
If you
use
would use Dark Souls.
sort of Dark Souls terminology.
I can hear it.
So now we're at the other side of that broken bridge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Otherwise, you could just
You just
charge
go right
it.
in. It'd be a really
Skip.
boring really
skip
boring
half
map.
level. I just got another gatekeeper over here.
Oop. Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Not right now. I'm going to have to decline you, sir. I was being called. That would not do.
Oh, that's Skype.
Please let us get through
I
this.
thought that was a commentary for him.
It could be. Depends how you want to swing it.
Looks like we sort of broke the illusion.
Oh no! There was an illusion.
What's the problem? Why am I angry? I'll tell you why. Why can't I be the one who wins? I want to restore the glory of the Hojo clan. After that, I want to rule all Hittite.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
He's taking it back.
You truly
So
wish to
in
be my ally.
traditional old man fashion, he's
He's fragile.
sort of a
And
yeah.
he also hates the world.
So there is another old man in this game that is a different sort of
Yes.
interpretation of that.
And that was...
Is that a
Sort of
position
a-
you're
No,
willing to
I shouldn't say.
commit to?
And so claimed all camps.
Hooray!
Ishtar, we'll give the boy a good paddling and send him on his way.
Surely it couldn't be you. Or if it is, he must be possessed.
Yeah.
I fear it won't be that simple. This is Mitsunari after all.
But the forces
Clashed
of
against him
the
for a
army
moment.
are powerful and
It is almost a shame to beat him up.
besides, no one in their right
Yeah.
mind would ally.
Something sort of frustrating about trying to
Better sense.
do enter hair time and then Basara is that usually you knock the guy way into the
Right.
sky.
See,
So you have to wait for a second or two for him to drift down into actual range.
and that's a problem.
I serve Lord Ujimasa.
That's a problem. That's okay. That was weird, but that's the problem with Muso games in general because they use those mechanics.
Please give me your trust and support.
So yeah, if we actually gave him a chance to do anything. Oh no, here we go.
Only I can make the cherry
Yeah, he
blossom
summons the
bloom
spirits
once
of his
more in
ancestors to try and hit you.
Yeah, just
And
deny
you
him.
You just deny the underworld.
Odawara. All I want to do is win just once. What's wrong with that?
You managed to avoid most of your blows with the magical ability of laying down.
You never acted rashly in an attempt to win before?
And so I finish him off with my super art.
Put Shame Hoodie back on
It's
for
been a
being an
while
old
since
man.
I've had a workout like this.
Yeah.
I'm certain he'll find someone. So many adventures. To think it's brought me here. Such is life.
And that is why it is my destiny to unite us all and unite our country.
With my fists.
Yeah, it seems to be following sort of Nanaha logic
It
that
does seem to be
just
that.
beat them up and they befriend
It
you.
does seem to be that. But we got a lot of goodies.
A whole bunch of new stuff.
Lanterns.
I think I got a repeat of the one soccer thing.
Good streak. Samurai folding fan. Two new.
And
Just up. just
Fuma and
upgrades.
Hojo both dropped a item. Both of them are upgrades.
Yep, there. You missed something.
Yeah. There's something you can do, but I'm not exactly sure how to accomplish it.
Also,
And our neutral B got upgraded.
right.
The Dark King's rage has peaked and fast subsides. Considering the events of the siege of Odawara,
Gosh.
it's no wonder.
There would have been no surrender without Kanbei's guile. Not with Mitsunari's bloodlust in full bloom. Let's tend to this new bond, that it may bear us fruit.
Really?
Sir.
Oh, Soren.
I don't know. I had.
No, Soren!
Okay, I actually popped in at the right time. But we got the little girl.
Yeah, we got a friend. Thanks.
Thank you.
Lord Ieyasu, good news. Our numbers increase. Tsuruhime, the much-esteemed oracle, has announced her decision to join us.
But
The
what
Oracle.
about Zavi?
She's really here.
She is. Pleased to meet you, Ieyasu. I'm Tsuruhime. Thanks for having me.
The pleasure is all ours. You honor us by your presence. What prompted this, if I may ask?
It seems Yoshitsugu sold her a bad bill of goods, my lord. Hell hath no fury, as they say.
I see. I guess that is to be expected from Yoshitsugu.
It's the Alliance, my lord. All
He is the
right-thinking
mole.
people recognize its value and join our forces.
Our band of allies is small now, but someday it will grow to a multitude. Dire threats, treachery. These are not the methods of a righteous man, Mitsunari.
But is
These are
it
the
worth the
acts
price?
of a villain. How many more must suffer before you recognize the power of unity?
Zavi did, apparently.
Anyway.